So I wanted to reveal to you what I found and how I connected certain events described in the Sumerian text with descriptions of the same known events from the Old Testament. Here's that story. Starting from the beginning, the Anunnaki flew to Earth, extracted resources, tired when looking for a solution, so they create a humanoid worker by mixing their genes with those of the Homo erectus already present on Earth. The presence of Homo erectus is scientifically proven. Then the Anunnaki women, tired of always giving birth and being surrogates, seeking help in this sphere, as well as all the rulers of the Anunnaki cities complaining that the number of workers is too small. In a solution to this, Enki secretly creates a new version of a human that is capable of procreation and can reproduce. In displeasure to this, Enlil, who ruled over all the Anunnaki, punishes humanity and banishes them from the land of Edin, which translates as abode of the righteous. Let's see what the Bible says about this. God walks in paradise and noticed that Adam and Eve ate the fruit from the tree of knowledge. They learned about sexuality and thus became susceptible to the possibility of procreation. In this story, we have a snake that tells people to reach for the fruit. In Sumerian, we have Enki, who genetically improves humans. Moving on, we have a great flood, an inevitable catastrophe on Earth. The Anunnaki flew from planet in their spaceships for a year, and humanity on Earth was left to die. In the Sumerian version, Enki once again decides to secretly help people, gives the knowledge of the creation of the Ark to his human favorite Utnapishtim, the biblical Noah, and advises him to take everything that lives on board. After Anunnaki returns to Earth, disappointed Enlil lets go of Enki's betrayal, knowing that they need humanity for their next work. In the biblical version, the course of events are similar, to the point Nephilim returned to Earth after a flood, which is described in the Book of Enoch, which was extracted from the Bible by Pope Constantine in the 3rd century AD. Then we have the Anunnaki Wars and the defeat of Enki's camp. In this war, Enlil, Ninurta, Adad, Sin and Ishtar are victorious over Enki, Nergal, Marduk and Horus. As a consequence, we get to the Tower of Babel, which in the Sumerian version goes like this. People after the Anunnaki Wars enjoyed peace. At the meeting of the Pantheon, the world was divided into 4 parts, and only one part was admitted by the Anunnaki to themselves. People were given the opportunity to build cities for themselves, which they did. One such city was Babylon, where one of the Anunnaki, and due to the damaged tablets we can't be sure which, prompts people to build a tower that reaches to the sky. In most of the earlier Sumerian texts, this was the name of the passage between heaven and earth that allowed flight to the planet Nibiru. Enlil, seeing that people were doing well in this cooperation, demolished the city, tied people's tongues and scattered them all over the earth so that they would not try what is divine again. It can be presumed that the evil god described in the Bible, who tempted humanity to do what was divine, was Enki, who wanted people to ascend into space. Perhaps the interpretation of Enki's motives in the Sumerian text is wrong, but the benefits of his actions were always positive, except the fact that each time humanity was punished for following his advices. Perhaps Enki was only doing this to oppose his brother's will out of jealousy over Enlil's priority to the throne. Perhaps humanity was just a puppet in his hands. Or maybe not. Maybe he did it all to help humanity gain consciousness and later to let them have the same level of technology as Anunnaki had, pushing them to prosperity. Although it is quite disturbing that he was playing the same role as Satan in the Bible, although motives were in opposition to Satan's. Is it possible that history is upside down? Let me know what you think. Nevertheless, it is a very disturbing discovery, even in a field of informational considerations. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe if you find content interesting so far. And see you next time.